Madeline's diagnosis is called Pitt-Hopkins syndrome. It's a rare genetic condition. It presents mostly with very significant motor challenges.
Keegan has suffered a traumatic brain injury at 3.5 months old, and as a result ended up with cerebral palsy, a vision impairment, as well as epilepsy.
Carson was born with spina bifida. Carson is a very happy, loving child. She's extremely social. She's been walking for about 1.5 years. That's something that CFCE has actually helped. She is able to walk up and down a curb and steps, which is amazing for her to do that independently.
But I can tell you, after years of more traditional PT and OT and SLP, all that kind of help, once we got her in conductive ed, it was like an explosion. Yeah, she's done really, really well. She goes for hours at a time with a smile on her face, which is so huge, you know, because if they're not engaged, they can't learn.
We started about last summer. By the end of the 2nd week, he had taken his first independent steps. By the end of the 3rd week, he had taken up to 9 independent steps, and now he pretty much walks everywhere by himself.
Carson loves it. She's always excited about coming here. It's a very safe and loving space for her.
Conductive ed is wonderful for Madeline, but the people who run it, the people we work with, the therapists, they're amazing.
Conductive ed does better than anyone that we've worked with so far is that they honor Madeline, who she is.
They treat her like a kid who knows stuff and can respond to stuff and has interests.
I love it when they tell me stories about what Madeline's likes and dislikes are, and it warms my heart. Like, yeah, you're right, you get it. I'm so glad that you can see her for who she is and not just a kid who needs help learning how to walk.
The instructors here have a way of communicating with my son that even I don't have sometimes. I watch them with him, and they're so patient, so understanding, and so accommodating for him. As his mom, that is amazing, that somebody can just see him and love him for him and not lose patience with him.
For CFCE, I feel like they're very precise and intentional in the way that they set goals for Carson, because they're able to transfer into her real life.
Just having this available at a reasonable cost has been so huge, because there's so many other costs in our lives that having this available it's remarkable.
Oh, I don't plan on stopping conductive. The amount of growth in him is phenomenal.